The Supreme Court is set to consider the case Masterpiece Cake Shop versus Colorado Civil Rights Commission later this year. The justices will decide between a collision of religious beliefs and laws barring discrimination against LGBT people. Master Cake Shop owner Jack Phillips refused to bake a wedding cake for a same-sex couple because of his faith. Yet Phillips offered to sell any other product from his shop to the couple. Joining me now is the baker at the center of that case, Jack Phillips, and his attorney, Kristen Waggoner, who is with the advocacy group Alliance Defending Freedom. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jack, your view is that you won't make the cake for the event, and it's not about the people. You also have said that you refuse to do cakes for all kinds of events. What are those other events?
Well, some of the other events that we decline to make cakes for would be, say, Halloween cakes, or cakes that would be anti-American, or cakes that would be racist. I declined to do a cake one time for a gentleman who wanted to make a cake to basically tell his boss that he was a jerk. And because it was disparaging another person, I decided not to do that. I had another gentleman that came in one time and wanted me to make half of a 3-tiered wedding cake to celebrate his divorce. And because in my mind, somebody on the other end of that marriage has probably been hurt, and maybe hurt badly, and he was celebrating that, I declined to do that.
But this means that your business is hurting, and you're not even making wedding cakes at all now.
Yeah, we're not making wedding cakes because the state ordered me to create cakes for same-sex weddings, which is something that goes against the core of who I am and all the things that I believe in.
Ms. Waggoner, as his attorney, you know that the couple, David and Charlie, have said that the law is squarely on their side and that the right to religious beliefs is fundamental, but discrimination is not. How do you answer that? How do you balance a person's religious beliefs with another person's civil liberties?
Well, we certainly are talking about civil liberties, and the rights at stake in this case are the rights of all Americans to be able to express ideas and celebrate events that are consistent with their convictions. So regardless of what one's beliefs are in same-sex marriage, we should still support the rights of people like Jack, even if we disagree with those beliefs, because we sink or swim together. Tolerance is a two-way street.
How would the Supreme Court's ruling, do you think, in this case, impact same-sex marriage laws, if at all?
It should have no impact on same-sex marriage. That's not what this case is about. This case is about the First Amendment freedoms of all Americans and all artists to be able to create artistic expression that is consistent with their convictions, and whether they will be forced to create artistic expression and celebrate and participate in religious events that violate their convictions under fear of government punishment, anything that ranges from a fine to actually spending time in jail, civil and criminal penalties. We all want freedom, and it doesn't matter whether you're an atheist or a Catholic.
Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. We'd love to have you back after the Supreme Court rules. Jack Phillips and his attorney, Kristen Waggoner, with Alliance Defending Freedom.
Thank you.
Thank you.